Hi everyone. In this video, we will be looking into a game between Grandmaster Hans Niemann and Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen. As you know, in few hours' time, we will be seeing the semi-finals between them in the Speed Chess Championship 2024 in Paris. Let's rewind a couple of months back to a title Tuesday when the last time they met. Let's jump right into the game. Hans Niemann, starting with the white pieces, go for 1 e4, the king's pawn opening. Magnus Carlsen replies with e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, the Italian game, knight to f6, two knights defense, d3, h6, c3, d6, a4, bishop to e7, a5, Carlsen goes for castling, a6, b6, Niemann goes for castling, bishop to e6, bishop takes on a6, f takes on a6, knight on b to d2, q into d7, rook to e1, rook on a to d8, knight to f1, rook to f7, h3, rook on d to f8, knight to g3, q into c8, bishop to e3, knight to d7, d4, e takes on d4, c takes on d4, knight on d to b8, q into e2, knight to b4, rook on e to c1, c5, e5, d5, d takes on c5, b takes on c5, knight to d4. Because there's a pin, so Carlsen can't take the knight. Q into d7, knight to c2, d4, rook to d1, keeping the pin again. Now at this position, Carlsen is having a winning advantage of minus 2.3, and he continues with knight to d5, bishop to d2, rook takes on f2. So in this position, if Niemann wants, he can trade up the queen for two rooks. But he chose not to do that and move the queen to g4. King to h8, knight to h5, bishop to d8, b4, knight to c6, b takes on c5, knight takes on e5, queen takes on d4, bishop to c7, queen to e4, queen to f7, knight to g3. So Carlsen is preparing for a strong attack on Niemann's king side, and it started with knight to f3 with check, giving away a knight to break the castle, and Niemann accepts it. G takes on f3, and he continues with rook takes on f3, knight to e2, q to h5, q to g4, q to e5, knight to f4, and here comes a brilliant move. Here, Carlsen's rooks are disconnected, and rook on f3 is being attacked, and Carlsen is already winning this match. He's having a winning advantage of minus 10. I want you to pause this video for a moment and try to find out the brilliant move Magnus Carlsen play here, which ends the game for Hans Niemann. Kudos if you are able to find out the brilliant move played by Magnus Carlsen. And it starts with his rook is hanging on f3, but he doesn't care about that, and he plays knight takes on f4. And Niemann continues with q takes on f3. And now there is a forced mate in 8 moves. And he continues with knight to e2 with check, king to g2, q to h2 with check, king to f1, rook takes on f3 with check, king to e1, and q to f2, checkmate. Which was in this position. After 41 moves into the game, Hans Niemann got checkmated by Magnus Carlsen.